Welcome to the channel. We are the Lion Gaming crew, and in this Diablo 3 build guide, we're going to be taking a look at the Legacy of Dreams for the Witch Doctor, available in both softcore and hardcore, so no matter which mode you play on PS4/PS5 and Xbox consoles coming soon, we got you covered. And if you're looking for any of the gear shown in this video, all you need to do is hit that link in the description, sign up for Discord if you're not already a member. It is free to join, and absolutely everything on there is being given away for free. So big special shout out to each and every single one of my subscribers. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into this build guide. So for our main weapon, you know we had to do it. We're picking up the Dagger of Darts. But you're going to notice something different with this weapon. We actually affixed poison damage onto the weapon to take advantage of a Season 25 Soul Shard affix that we also put on the amulet of all of the new builds. Basically, it's just going to increase your damage dealt, which is just very nice, and it's poison damage, so it does damage over time. If you don't one-shot things, you know, it'll kill them over time, which is nice. It is also infused with that Gem of Ease, so you're getting 8,000 experience per kill. It has the Season 25 affix for the Death Blow, which is very nice, and the bonus, your Poison Darts and your Fetish's Poison Darts now pierce and deal an additional 500% damage. That is a updated piece of gear right there, man. I love just seeing that additional 500% damage, man. That's great. You love to see it. Cooldown of all skills is at 40.9% on this piece of gear, 27.1 for the resource cost reduction. This is a level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Ceremonial Knife. That is a fucking mouthful. Moving on to the gloves. We're picking up these stone gauntlets. These also have been updated, so they're showing the correct bonus. Not too much to talk about here, but 6,860 intelligence is very nice to see. 19% on the cooldown of all skills, 10% on the resource cost reduction, 15% damage to elite enemies, and it has the bonus, getting hit increases your armor by 50%, but reduces your movement speed by 15% and attack speed by 20%. This effect stacks up to 5 times. So we're not going to be getting hit all that much, so, you know, we don't have to worry about it. Moving on to the shoulders. These are pauldrons of the Skeleton King. Pretty much identical to that previous piece of gear. You know, over 7,000 intelligence with the augment. And this has a perk on there. When receiving fatal damage, there is a chance that you are instead restored to 25% of maximum life and cause nearby enemies to flee in fear. Kind of goes along with the whole immortal builds, man. It's a good piece of gear, you know? Reduces cooldown of all skills, 19. Same for resource cost, is at 10%. Same as the previous piece of gear on the percent damage to the enemies, 15%. Level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Shoulders. The chest is going to be exactly identical, so this is the Aquila Karas, and it has the perk, while above 90% resource, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. Bonuses are exactly the same. Level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Chest Armor. Man, we love consistency so much, man. It's just so great. Right here, we're going to start to change things up. We got Amethyst in the helm to give us additional percent life, actually 76 to be exact. We have 440% critical hit damage to put us at that threshold of 900%. Same with the critical hit chance, just hitting that threshold. So very nice indeed. On top of all of that, you're getting 5,395 intelligence, plus the additional 750 intelligence, 17,376 life after each kill, 38,625 life from health potions and globes, 1,000 to all stats. You cast a devastating ring of fire after killing 100 enemies, and that ties in perfectly with the red soul shard that inflicts 20,000% weapon damage every about 15 seconds. Very good indeed. And this also has the perk on there. The 10 fetishes closest to you will shoot a powerful poison dart every time you do. That's another updated gear, updated piece of gear. This one originally said the 5 fetishes closest to you, so now you get double that, which is fucking fantastic, guys. We love to see it, man. Cooldown of all skills, 27.1%. Resource cost flat 10, and 15% damage to the enemies. Level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Voodoo Mask. Moving on to the amulet. This is the Test PvP amulet, level 1 rare amulet. It has the Legacy of Dreams in there. That is the second gem. Yeah, love to see it, man. That means we're gonna get hella damage increase, man. Buffing all main stats, but we get 10,000 to intelligence, 260 resist all is also nice. 23,936 life per hit is good too. It also ignores durability loss. You get consecutive hits to enemies increases attack speed by 3% up to 30% for 30 seconds. Or sorry, for 3 seconds. Sorry, not 30 seconds. Picking up a health globe increases your move speed by 40% for 7 seconds. 200% damage to all voodoo, decay, and secondary skills. Very nice. You love to see that stack up so perfectly. You get all of the other bonuses shown on screen, but I want to highlight this one right here. When you deal poison damage to an enemy, they receive 50% increased poison damage from all sources for 10 seconds. That's that Season 25 poison one we were talking about when we were going over the weapon. So yeah, basically, this thing is fully iced out with Season 25 Soul Shard affixes, man. It's literally insane, right? It's insane. You also get the Fetish Sycophant's passive Soul Harvest now stacks up to 10 times, which is the Sacred Harvester affix, so that's nice to see. 56.9% on cooldown of all skills, 34.4% on resource cost reduction, 60% damage to elite enemies, and a 25% movement speed bonus. Moving on to the bracers, these are the Lakumba's ornament. Basically, just reducing all damage taken by 60% if your Soul Harvest stack is at least 1, and an additional 2% for each stack of Soul Harvest. Pretty much identical though to the helm, minus the critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Instead, we're picking up more intelligence to get it almost, it's over 10,000 with the increased intelligence from Chaldean's Despair, so you love to see it, man. Moving on to the offhand, this is another piece of updated gear. The Shuriken's Triumph Primal Ancient Legendary Moho, man, or Mojo, however you say it, man. This one's got damage, cold, fire damage, percent damage, life per hit, which is great. You also get the same bonuses on the amulet for increased move speed after killing an elite pack, and the health globe one, which is very nice. And the actual perk on this piece of gear is after the initial duration of Spirit Walk ends, it continues to last until you attack 3 times, or until an elite enemy is within 20 yards of you. Attacks in the Spirit Realm deal 100% increased damage. Man, that is so great, man. That, I love it, man. Absolutely love it. Cooldown of all skills, 34.4%, 19% for resource cost reduction, and 30% damage to elite enemies. Now onto the rings. This is a level 1 rare ring. This is the test ring 516 for immortality, so you're never going to die while wearing this ring. It's got damage, percent damage, intelligence, crazy resist all at 780. It's got percent life, and on top of all of that, your gold health pickup radius is increased by 70 yards. It ignores durability loss. You get 200% damage to all voodoo, decay, and secondary skills. Let's go! And you get all of the other bonuses shown on screen, but one I want to highlight is the when receiving fatal damage and the regenerate 160,000 life per second. Those two combined together just lead to amazing results. Cooldown of all skills, 61.2%. Resource cost, 52.1%, and a whopping 45% damage to the enemy bonus. The second ring is the 1 billion physical skill damage ring. We tried to stack as much damage on here as we could, man. We're getting cold, fire damage, regular damage, physical skill damage, 1 billion of it, man. That's crazy. 2,300% damage, attack speed, 71,000 life per hit, ignores durability loss. You get 200% to voodoo, decay, secondary skills, the 2 bonuses to increase your attack speed and movement speed, and all of the other bonuses shown on screen. But look at this one right here. Poison all enemies hit for 9,500% weapon damage over 10 seconds. Oh! That's from the Gem of Aphasis Toxin, sorry. Reduces cooldown of all skills, 68.6%. Resource cost reduction, 65.1%. And look at that percent damage to the enemies, guys. 105%, man. Absolute insanity. Level 1 rare ring. Moving on to the boots now. These are the Ice Climber boots, so you're going to gain immunity to freeze and immobilize effects. And you also get 9,000 intelligence, 494 to resist all, which is so good. Cooldown of all skills, 27.1%. Resource cost reduction, 10, and that 15% damage to elite enemy bonus. Level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary Boots. The pants are going to be pretty much identical to the boots. These are the Depth Digger pants. Primary skills deal 100% additional damage. That is another updated piece of gear showing the correct bonus now. Love to see it. And all of the bonuses are exactly the same, so we can move right along to the belt. The last piece of gear I have to show for you guys. The Sash of Knives, man. Pretty much identical to the pants and the boots, but with every attack you throw a dagger at a nearby enemy for 650% weapon damage as physical, and the bonuses are the same. So this is a level 1 Primal Ancient Legendary belt, man. Now we made it to the fun part. We can go over the skills, man. This is the best part of this is my favorite part of all the videos, man. Here we go. Voodoo skill tree. For your X ability, you want to pick up Fetish Army with the Rune Legion of Daggers. For your R2 main damage dealing attack, we're going to be picking up Poison Dart with the Rune Numbing Dart, or to take advantage of the fire damage, you can put on Flaming Dart. But I found that this Numbing Dart shoots faster, and we want to have a faster, cast rate, so we just stuck with that one. For the Square ability, in the Terror skill tree, we're picking up Soul Harvest with the Rune Soul to Waste. For the Triangle ability, in that secondary skill tree, we're picking up Haunt with the Rune Lingering Spirit. For the Circle ability, in that Decay skill tree, we're picking up Piranhas with the Rune Piranha Do. And you notice how all three of these are affixed onto our gear, so we have percent damage to all secondary skills, percent damage to all decay skills, and percent damage to all voodoo skills. So these three right here, man, are getting buffed. And finally, for some mobility, we're picking up Spirit Walk in the defensive skill tree with the Rune Severance. Passive number 1, Pierce the Veil. Passive number 2, Confidence Ritual. Passive number 3, Creeping Death. And passive number 4, Fierce Loyalty. Now remember, you have the Fetish Sycophants already built onto the amulet, so you don't have to equip that. Moving on to the cube powers, Envious Blade, Nem Bracers, and the Flavor of Time. Quickly touch on Paragon, everything into Vitality. I know you guys are so tired of me saying it, man. I'm sorry. Everything into Vitality. For the offensive skill tree, you already know this by now. Attack speed, cooldown reduction. The defensive skill tree, you guys can say it with me, armor and resist all. And for the utility skill tree, what is it, guys? Gold pickup radius, man. That's it, man. Moving on to the final stats right here. We're at 263,632,781,312 damage, with our intelligence coming in at 117,742. Armor definitely needs a little bit of work at 34,370. Moving on down into the offensive stuff. Damage increased by skills. It's finally showing a value, guys, and it's at 120%. Oh, what do we do? Do we figure it out? Bonus damage to elites, 425%. That's only 5% off my favorite number. Attack speed increase, 0%, but, it really doesn't matter. Attacks per second, 5, because of the base weapon. Critical hit chance and critical hit damage, both capped at their respective values. Cooldown reduction, it's above 99%, so oh boy, is it good to go or what? 99.76%. Moving on down into the defensive stuff. Damage reduction, 90.76%. With your resistances, they're almost capped, 97.89, which isn't bad. 999 for all of them. Moving on down into the life stuff. Total life bonus, 361%. Life per kill, 17,000. And life per hit, 119,000. Health globe healing bonus, 38,000. Bonus to gold/globe radius set for 70 yards. And finally, the mana cost reduction, 96.38%. Don't worry about that movement speed. It's like 25%, but because we're in the Spirit Walk, that's why it's showing a crazy high value. And bonus experience per kill, 8,000. So yeah, man, anything above 95% for resource cost reduction is going to be good to go. And look at that mana regen per second. It's at 50, almost like an eighth of our total value. So yeah, we don't have to worry about mana. So with that all gone over, we talked about the gear, we talked about the skills, we talked about Paragon, and yeah, man, now it's time to teach you guys how to rock this build. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you get into your rift or wherever you're farming, is go ahead and get your soul harvest stacks up. Now these can get to 10. Now the reason why you want to do that is because now you're going to be able to move a lot faster. So once you start cruising, you got your soul harvest stacks at 10, go ahead and cast your Legion of Daggers, or sorry, Fetish. Is it? Yeah, the Fetish guys. You want to cast those, and that way you got, a nice pool of friendlies to help you out. You got your fetishes around you, and then basically from here on out, you're just gonna cast your poison dart, man. Your R2 main damage dealing attack. It's gonna do a crap ton of damage because all of those fetishes are gonna be shooting that poison dart every single time you do. So that's why I set it up as the R2, so that way you can channel it by just holding that R2 button down. and you're just going to be dealing a crazy crap ton of damage. If there's big mob packs all like tightly packed up together, go ahead and use your piranhas on those. That thing is going to be very good at just dealing with big groups of enemies, you know, stuff that your poison dart isn't going to be very good at dealing with. And finally, your haunt, man, you can cast that whenever you want. It's just basically added damage at this point. It's going to go around, it's going to infect enemies and stuff like that and deal them damage over time. And then once it kills an enemy, it's going to go on and continue and look for another one. So it's basically like just a very good spell to just give you even more damage, man. And this is probably my highest damage dealing Witch Doctor. I think it beats out the Zunessa set by almost 120 billion damage or something like that. So it is a lot of fun to play, and I really think you guys are going to like it, man. With some minor adjustments to that armor score, and I think that's pretty much all this set will need for adjustments. So it's like, it's pretty decent. So if you guys have any feedback from me, or you want to get in touch with me, the best way to do that is, of course, the Discord server. I'm active on there a lot, you know. I'm helping my team out, helping players out, you know, doing all that stuff. So if you guys looking for any of the gear shown in this video, it is being given away for absolutely free, available in both hardcore and softcore, so no matter which mode you play on, we got you covered. Finally, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you made it all the way till the end, you are an absolute legend, and I appreciate your support. Finally, if you're new here and you like the content of these videos, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button, as that is the best way you can show your support for what we are trying to build here. So finally, man, again, thank you all for watching. Hope to catch you all in a future video coming out soon. Stay safe, stay happy, and last but not least, stay gaming, my friends. Peace.